तं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न
तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान में, सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा विद्यमान है।
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
तूने हमें पैदा किया, पालन कर रहा है तू, तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, दुखियों के कष्ट हरता तू।
तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान में, सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा विद्यमान है।
तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते तेरी दया, ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला।
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
Jai Shri Ram. It is my delight once again to bring you the message of the love of our Lord through the medium of bhajans. Our soul-stirring songs undoubtedly have had positive impact in the purification of our thoughts. Sitaram. The Gayatri Mantra is often described as the mother of all mantras. It reminds us of our relationship with the Lord and reasons for us to thank Him. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of this human body. You support us daily. We bow to your lotus feet, and in return, you remove our distress and pains. We humbly make petitions to you. Give us your mercy and grace. O Lord, so influence our intellect that we will forever walk this path of righteousness. स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न
तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान में। सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा विद्यमान है। तूने हमें पैदा किया, पालन कर रहा है तू। तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, दुखियों के कष्ट हरता तू।
तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान में। सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा विद्यमान है।
तेरा श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला।
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम। Victory to Shri Ram, victory to Shri Krishna. Sing the praises of Ram of Awadh and Krishna of Mathura. Victory to Ram who holds the bow and arrow. Victory to Krishna who plays the bansuri. Victory to Shri Ram who removes all sufferings. Victory to Krishna, the light of love. Victory to the son of Dashratha. Victory to the favorite of Nanda. जय 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 श्री राघव राम,
जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
अवध निवासी सीताराम,
मथुरा वासी राधे श्याम।
अवध निवासी सीताराम, मथुरा वासी राधे श्याम। जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
धनुषधारी जय सीताराम,
मुरलीधारी जय राधे श्याम।
धनुषधारी जय सीताराम, मुरलीधारी जय राधे श्याम।
जय दुख नाशक सीताराम,
प्रेम प्रकाशक राधे श्याम।
जय दुख नाशक सीताराम, प्रेम प्रकाशक राधे श्याम।
दशरथ नंदन राघव राम,
नंद के नंदन राधे श्याम।
दशरथ नंदन राघव राम, नंद के नंदन राधे श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम,
जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
अवध निवासी सीताराम,
मथुरा वासी राधे श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
तुलसी भाए सीताराम,
सूर लुभाए राधे श्याम।
तुलसी भाए सीताराम, सुर लुभाए राधे श्याम।
जय सुखकारी सीताराम,
जय दुखहारी राधे श्याम।
जय सुखकारी सीताराम, जय दुखहारी राधे श्याम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम,
यदुपति यादव मोहन श्याम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, यदुपति यादव मोहन श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम,
जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
अवध निवासी सीताराम,
मथुरा वासी राधे श्याम।
जय 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 श्री राघव राम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम। जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम, जय 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 श्री माधव श्याम।
शिरडी के साईं बाबा तेरी दुहाई बाबा, तेरी शरण हम आ गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए. We express hailing cries for your blessings, O Master. We have finally found your shelter and look forward now to reap the fruits of all previous births. In your royal court there is no difference amongst man. Whoever comes to you is guaranteed help. You are indeed unique. Give us your mercy. Give your mercy to the poor and to the unfortunate. शिरडी के साईं बाबा तेरी दुहाई बाबा, तेरी शरण हम आ गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए. शिरडी के साईं बाबा तेरी दुहाई बाबा, तेरी शरण हम आ गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए.
शिरडी के साईं बाबा तेरी दुहाई बाबा, तेरी शरण हम आ गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए.
ना कोई ऊंचा ना कोई नीचा तेरे इस दरबार में, ना कोई ऊंचा ना कोई नीचा तेरे इस दरबार में. जो भी आए सब कुछ पाए तेरे निर्मल प्यार में. ओ मनमोहक मूरत वाले, ओ मनमोहक मूरत वाले, तुम सबसे हो निराले, दीन दयालु हम पा गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए.
शिरडी के साईं बाबा तेरी दुहाई बाबा, तेरी शरण हम आ गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए.
ना मांगे हम हीरे मोती, ना चांदी ना सोना, ना चांदी ना सोना, हमें तुम्हारी कृपा चाहिए और हृदय का कोना। हमको हाथ दया का देना, हमको हाथ दया का देना, अपनी छाया में लेना। लीला तुम्हारी हम पा गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म जन्म का फल पा गए।
शिरडी के साईं बाबा तेरी दुहाई बाबा, तेरी शरण हम आ गए, ओ साईं हमको जन्म।
ॐ प्रातस्मरामि हृदि सम्भुरदात्मतत्त्वम् सच्चित्सुखं परमहंसगतिं तुरीयम् यत्स्वप्नजागरत् सुषुप्तिमवेति नित्यम् तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमहं न च भूतसङ्घः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, सीताराम. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, my dear brothers and sisters. This is your friend and brother Acharya Arun Gossai, coming to you live from New York City once again on another segment of Avenues to Peace. A program, my dear friends, where we analyze the various means, the various methodologies, the various formulas of how to find this everlasting peace that we're looking for in this world. And it is our fervent hope that you will, in this life, find this peace that you're in search of, so that you can continue to make this world a better place. Within the internal world, what the Vedantins call the Adhyatmic, and without, in the Vyavaharik, in the transitional and transactional world. So in this way, my dear brothers and sisters, we saw in the previous sessions that Dekh tere samsar ki halat kya ho gayi Bhagavan, kitna badal gaya insan. We saw the condition of the world is a condition of change, that mankind has changed from selfishness to selflessness, and also from selflessness to selfishness. This change happens all the time. But for most of us in this world, we fall prey to change, not in the positive, but in the negative. And this is what we have to look out for, my dear brothers and sisters. How do we transform our lives? The question is asked after hearing all of the ways mankind has transformed from better to worse. How do we rebuild ourselves? How do we rebound, my dear brothers and sisters, from sometimes going after the wrong things, from sometimes going after the wrong people, the wrong objects, looking for happiness? How do we rebound ourselves and take ourselves once again to the next level? We turn to another bhajan, my dear brothers and sisters. The song that we looked at before, Dekha Tere Sansar Ki Halat, that song was what we said, a Manav Sandesh, a message to mankind. And this bhajan that I'm selecting today to go over with you is a very popular bhajan that many of you will sing at your mandir, sing in your puja places, at your altars, at home, and in satsang. And if we can analyze the deeper meanings of these bhajans, we will indeed begin again to transform our lives from peace and go from incompletion to completion, thus manifesting more God, more godly qualities in our lives. So, my dear brothers and sisters, the song is Duniya ne charhai phool tujhe main khud ko charhane aaya hu. It's a song that is a bhajan. One seeks the Lord, and that is the definition of bhaj. Bhaj means to seek, my dear brothers and sisters. Bhaj kare means to seek Bhagavan and also sing the Lord's praises. So these bhajans are supposed to help us get on the path of being a seeker in life. And who is a seeker? A seeker is someone who is tired of this falsity of this world, who is tired of things coming and going, who is tired of finding no satisfaction in this world of temporary maya. And when one gets tired of all of it, one seeks the Lord and lives most efficiently thereafter in this world of change. So, my dear brothers and sisters, Duniya ne charhaye phool tujhe main khud ko charhane aaya. First, the poet says that he starts off with something very, very beautiful. He says, Duniya ne charhai, the world has come to offer you. The word charhai means to offer. Dunya means world. Phool tujhe, phool means flowers. Tujhe means to you. The world has come to offer flowers to you. Now, flowers are beautiful in the garden. Before our pujas, before temple, what do? We actually bring flowers to Bhagavan. As a matter of fact, it is said that whenever one goes to visit mother and father, whenever one goes to visit temple, church, whenever one goes to visit Guru, one should always bring a flower or a bunch of flowers for Bhagavan especially. So in this way, the world has come to offer you flowers, O Lord, but main khud ko charhane aaya hu. I have come to offer not flowers today, but I have come to offer myself to you, O Lord. Look at the beauty of this first line. Duniya ne charhaye phool tujhe main khud ko charhane aaya. And the poets will sing, Duniya ne charhaye phool tujhe main khud ko charhane aaya hu. ऐसा ही तुम्हारे द्वारे पे, ऐसा ही तुम्हारे द्वारे पे मैं सभी लुटाने आया हूँ. दुनिया ने चढ़ाए फूल तुझे, मैं खुद को चढ़ाने आया हूँ. मैं खुद को चढ़ाने आया हूँ. I've come to offer myself. I have not come to offer a flower to you, a physical flower that just will wither away. My love for you, O Lord, O designer of the universe, O giver of life, O in-living factor known as the Adhyatma that chapter 8 of Bhagavad Gita speaks about. I am not satisfied with just a flower that will wither with time, O Lord, but I value you much more than that. I'm here to offer myself to you. And what does it mean to offer oneself? This is of two levels, and we'll look at the higher level first. And for those of you who have pen and paper, please write this down so the next time you sing this song, these emotions will come out. And I think that is what we lack, because even bhajan singing can be very mechanical if we're not careful, and will become nothing but a showcase of one's voice. But as we see again and again, it is not the quality of voice. I am not the best singer, but I know when I sing for my Lord doesn't look at the quality of the voice, but the Lord looks at the quality of your heart. It is said time and time again in Ramayana, especially in Shabari Katha, where the Lord sees nothing else. The Lord only sees the purity, the bhakti in one's heart. So in this, my dear brothers and sisters, when we are devoted, when we have bhakti, devotion to Bhagavan, the Lord answers that call. Bhaj, again, seeking, and bhajan, what we're going over right now, is a call to the Lord. And if that call isn't full of the right ingredients, and number one ingredient is bhakti, chances are Bhagavan will not answer our prayer. So in this way, my dear brothers and sisters, main khud ko chadhane aaya hu. Let's look at the higher level, the higher philosophy. I've come to offer myself means the higher self is full of unconditional love and bliss and completion. I've come today to offer this aspect of unconditionality to you, O Lord. While the world will come to you, will go to their puja place, their altar, the church, the mosque, the synagogue, mandir, all places of worship, to bargain with you, O Lord. To say, oh Lord, I'm giving you this flower, please give me this. I'm giving you these flowers, please give me this object, this person, give me this situation. When we realize that God is not a wish fulfiller, but God is a well-wisher, we will begin to offer ourselves to the Lord, that higher aspect of this universe, the all-intelligent Bhagavan, which knows where you need to be, when you need to be for your own growth in this life. So whenever we've doubted God, whenever we said, oh God, where are you? And why aren't you coming to my rescue? The Lord is ready to send you a life raft if you have firm and undying, unconditional faith and love towards that power. Otherwise, my dear brothers and sisters, we'll all have to go through trial for our own growth. And Bhagavan is not a Lord of disaster. Lord is a Lord of growth, spiritual growth and development. And the Lord has us right where he wants us, or she. Hindus believe in both gender and neuter as well. No gender. The Lord, my dear brothers and sisters, that all-intelligent power, giving unconditional love to that power like it does for us, is the first step. So, my khud ko means my own self I offer you today. And that self, the higher self, that self, my dear brothers and sisters, the highest aspect of all humans and all beings, is all blissful, all unconditional love, and a full manifestation of divinity. So I've come to offer that unconditional love to you. For no reason I come to you and I cry. My dear brothers and sisters, the Rama in Tulsi Dashti says again and again that how do you make a connection to God? How do you know that you're connecting? Many people ask me the question, Acharya ji, how do I know that my prayers are prayers and not a bargain? How do I know that I'm connecting to God? The answer is simple, my dear brothers and sisters. When you choke with emotions, when the hair on your arm stands on end, and my dear brothers and sisters, when you are flowing with tears, your eyes are flowing with tears, these are surefire ways and litmus tests, as we use in science. Litmus test means something that proves something. These are proof, my dear friends, that the Lord and you have connected. That higher aspect of you and the temporary aspect, my dear friends, you have merged that essence with who you are. And who you are as the individual who's temporary, it dissolves into the ocean of bliss, which is God. This is prayer, my dear brothers and sisters. So prayer should not be a mechanical thing, simply offering flowers, doop, deep. And I've seen it. mind is somewhere else and they're offering. What an insult to God. Focus your entire attention and say, oh Lord, even though I may not have flowers, I offer the most beautiful thing in my life that you have granted me. Unconditional love that you show daily, I'm offering back to you. So this is the way, my dear brothers and sisters, that we as children of God, as devotees of the Lord, can actually please Bhagavan. It is said in this poem, flowers are nice, but the unconditional love that is deep within you is even more beautiful. And of course, main khud ko chadhane aaya hu. The lower aspect of this, not lower, but the other aspect, we looked at the higher self, the unconditional love that we offer to God. Main khud ko chadhane aaya hu means all of my individuality. Individuality means all of the vices that I have, all of the bad personality that I may harbor, the anger, the jealousy, the hatred. All of this I aim to offer. So you take them away, and all that I'm left with is godly qualities. I offer myself to you as a servant of yours. Do with this body, O Lord, and mind what you will. It is an instrument of yours, and may I help the world like you have intended. So we see, my dear friends, in this first line, how loaded this song is. Dunya ne chadhaye phool tujhe, main khud ko chadhane aaya hu. Sometimes, my dear brothers and sisters, we are content with just offering a flower. And then we forget God for the rest of the week until next Sunday. But, my dear brothers and sisters, we can offer the beautiful flower of unconditional love within our own selves, from within, to God every single day, offering service to the Lord, serving Bhagavan in thought, word, and deed, taking the time to say, oh Lord, you have given me this unconditional love in life. I'm offering it to you every day. Do what you will with this body and mind. Allow me to be a servant of yours. And if we can do so, my dear brothers and sisters, that connection with God that we're all looking for will be ever strong in our daily deliberations. Because why do we stray away from peace? Why do we feel tension? Why do we feel stress? It's because we're not connected to God every day. I told a child the other day, if you keep God in your mind every moment, can you ever feel fear? You will never feel fear and stress and anxiety. And these things are happening not only to adults, but they're happening to children. Anxiety, stress. The 2-year-old has stress. The 6-year-old has stress. The 10-year-old has stress. But if they keep, my dear brothers and sisters, God in their mind, if they keep divinity, if they remind themselves that offering this unconditional love to you, my Lord will indeed reciprocate that love to me. What is there to fear thereafter? When I keep my mind full of the image of God, image of Ram, Jesus, Rahim, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, all of these manifestations, these names, if I keep these forms that are there for a reason, for us to have in our minds until we reach the higher self, which is the ultimate reality, the one that has taken all these forms, until we reach that time, focus on the form of God and remove from the mind fear. Because when there's faith, again, when there's God in your mind, when there's divinity, there can never be fear, anxiety, guilt, worry. All of those will fade away and you will become someone different that offers this unconditional love to God. The poet goes on to say, Esai tumhare dware pe, Esai tumhare dware pe, मैं सभी लुटाने आया हूँ. The Lord says, Hey Sai, tumhare dware pe. Sai means master. Hey means I'm calling out to you, O master, called God. Tumhare, your dwar, your door. I am calling you, dware pe, from the door of yours. What does this mean? That many of us spend our lives praying, Until one fine day we make that connection and we're about to merge with that supreme reality. We're about to become one. And it's at this time where we call out to the Lord in an attempt to merge with God. What is known as God realization. What is known by the Vedantins, especially the Brahadaranyaka Upanishad, Aham Brahmasmi. I am the supreme reality. I am Brahman. I am that which is one without a second. When we're at that doorway of realization, my dear brothers and sisters, we know the Lord to be the master of everything. This physical world cannot function without the master. This body and senses and mind cannot function without the Lord. That is why we give the unconditional love that we are feeling daily. Whether we're suffering or enjoying, the life within you is proof that God loves us unconditionally and is here to protect us. So at that doorway of realization, when we've come and we've offered our mind and intellect to the Lord, and we say, oh Lord, allow me to do your will, allow me to be the best devotee of yours, allow me to offer the flower of unconditional love to you. Main sab hi lutane aaya hoon. I shall submit myself totally to you thereafter. So this is a submission of not one's own physical attributes, physical resources. Sometimes we say, I must renounce to meet God. Isn't that true? But again, what is renunciation according to Bhagavan Krishna? Renunciation is not giving up cars and homes and all of these things. Being a slave of them is a different story. If you're a slave of material things, give it up. But if you are existing and content with what you have, it is okay. What you have to remember is this giving up is not material things. The giving up is the ego. The ability to be too proud, too happy, and also too sad and thinking less of ourselves. Giving these things up is renunciation, my dear brothers and sisters. And upon doing that, I would have submitted myself totally to you, O Lord. It is as easy as that. The song says, going forward, Tu chahe to ठुकरा दे मुझे अपने द्वारे से हटा दे मुझे तू चाहे तो ठुकरा दे मुझे अपने द्वारे से हटा दे मुझे सैनाम की जलती धूनी में सैनाम की जलती धूनी में अभिमान जलाने आया हूँ दुनिया ने चढ़ाए फूल तुझे मैं खुद को चढ़ाने आया हूँ तू चाहे तो टुकड़ा दे मुझे अपने द्वारे से हटा दे मुझे. The poet says, "Tu chahe to, if you want, O Lord, ठुकरा दे मुझे, instruct me to move away from you." And then, अपने द्वारे से हटा दे मुझे, instruct me, O Lord, to be moved away from you forcefully. Hatare means to be moved away. Tukarade means to be separated by one's own will. If you want me to be removed from your door, just let me know now. And finally, my dear brothers and sisters, we see that sometimes even the best of us can feel insecure. Tukarade mujhe means the devotee is feeling some sort of insecurity that he or she is not worth this union with Bhagavan. He or she is not worth this connection with God because of past circumstances. What is insecurity, my dear friends? When we're afraid of something that is not true. When we're afraid of an instance or we're worried about something that is not reality or not the truth. So while we may have these misconceptions of ourselves saying that because I did this yesterday or I did this 10 years ago, I am not qualified. I am not what we call adhikari. I am not qualified to enter that realm of God realization. But my dear brothers and sisters, I'll tell you today that there's no reason to be insecure about who you are. Once you know today that you are willing to make that change, forget what even happened, whatever happened 2 seconds ago, whatever happened a millisecond ago. It is all the past and it is irrelevant. And sometimes we get trapped in that world, the dangerous world of the past. More about this we shall see next time. I'm glad, my dear brothers and sisters, that I'm inspired to go over these bhajans with you. Because these meanings, as we dig deep into them and you take notes, will change the way you approach bhajan singing and will allow you to feel all the emotions that are herein as explained. So God bless all of you. Special thank you again to my brother Roshan ji, Pooja ji, Ashti ji, and the entire team at Abitunes Radio for allowing Avenues to Peace to be on the air and also on Facebook Live. For wherever you are in the world listening live, thank you so much for your support. This is your friend and brother Acharya Arun Gossai signing off for now. Jai Shri Ram. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. God bless all of you. Stay safe, stay well, and have a blessed day. Hari Om. Hari Om. That's it.
अब शिव पार करो मोरे नैया. You must take captaincy of my boat now, O Shiva, for only under such guidance will this boat reach its destination.
शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
अब शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
करो मोर नैया, करो मोर नैया.
करो मोर नैया, करो मोर नैया.
अब शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
अब शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
अवघात घात अगाध महाजल.
अवघट घाट अगाध महाजल.
बाली लगी न खेवैया ओ नैया.
बाली लगी न खेवैया ओ नैया.
अब शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
अब शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
बारी बरोबर बारी रहो है.
बारी बरोबर बारी रहो है.
तापर अति पुरवैया ओ नैया.
तापर आदि पुरवैया ओ नैया.
अब शिव पार करो मोर नैया.
अब शिव पार करो
की देत दोहैया ओ नैया।
शिव की देत दोहैया ओ नैया।
अब शिव पार करो मोरे नैया।
अब शिव पार